Every time my birthday comes, oh, Mary, you're 93. That's wonderful. I said, what's wonderful? I said, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I have lived in New York City since I came to this country. I ran away from Mr. Hitler. Like I said one day at a Thanksgiving dinner in the senior center, we have to be thankful that we are here. Most of us all run away from something. No matter where we ran from, the Russians, from the communists, and before that from the Tsar. And so we have to be thankful to be here and have that.
I came on 1968 to this country with by my cousin because they invite me and they make me, excited to come here. I love people. I love faces. I love communication with anybody. I became a teacher and I was very happy. Teacher with the parents, they love me, the children love me.
I think it's a blessing to get your education, because I was a dropout because we were poor down south. But I got standing ovation when I got my GED.
That I did a lot in my lifetime. I was cooking since I was 11 years old. I worked on the farm. I took care of my great-great-grandmother. I saw her pass away. I just was dedicated to the community.
There are about 3 things to choose. You could be a nurse, you could be a school teacher, you could be a secretary. I decided that I would be a nurse. I didn't really think I wanted to be one. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know what it was all about.
I worked in National Biscuit, which I loved. I loved that. That was before I got married. First, I worked on animal crackers. I loved that machine. Then they put me on vanilla wafers, which I hated. But I says to myself, you're getting a paycheck, be quiet and work. But I used to walk from here every morning to work. Walking was my exercise. That's the only exercise I like with my cousin. The other ones I'll do a thing, but they don't. I'm not a gym person, let me say that much. Now I just stay home because my feet don't go no place. I can't walk, so I stay mostly in the house now. Oh, the first year I thought I'd go crazy. Afterwards I got used to it. Now it bothers me a little bit, like sometimes if I see the sunshine I say, oh, how beautiful it must be outside.
I can no longer go out by myself. I cannot have to have somebody with me, because I can't handle the heavy door. It all comes up gradually over the years.
I kind of wore the cartilage out in my hip. But anyway, I had to have the hip replaced. And then when the nurse came to evaluate me, when I came to the door, she said, Meals on Wheels for you. So that's the way it all started.
My daughter, which passed going on 3 years now, I had hospice here taking care of her. So we took care of her for a while until we couldn't do it no longer. She was getting Meals on Wheels, so the social worker asked me that I wanted Meals on Wheels. I said, of course, I would be glad to have it. She died from cancer. That was my baby. and she died on her birthday, on her 50th birthday. She told me, she said she didn't want to leave me until her birthday, and which she did.
And I really celebrate, Citymeals, because it's a big thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how much they help me. Anybody get my age, you're going to feel how I feel. It's freedom of worry. It's a big thing. One thing that you wanted to have a food because you eat every day.
But I tell you, I think the exchange at the door is so important. And I think the people that come like that too.
Life is sometimes hard. If you are 90 years old and have to stand and bury your son, that is hard. That was very, very hard. But he couldn't live. But life also has a lot of pleasures. I feel as long as I'm alive, I want to live. Old people are still capable of doing things and participating.
Hi, Miss Mary.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Thank you. You don't ever give up. When you give up, you're dead. That's the way I look at it.